Bring, bring.
Hello, welcome to VV Pet Solutions. They're like eating and one guy's just like cutting his food and you just see the guys in the back just like. It's like, I thought this was Jeopardy.
He's like, what is gay?
I thought it was a lion and I was literally like, nope. And I was like freaked out.
We were in Kentucky.
I told my parents, I was like.
We had to cross the river.
I was like, oh, I didn't think about that.
Welcome back to the Sorta Brothers podcast. Blake, I feel like earlier in the week we were talking a lot about deer. And I've had a little bit of an experience with that. Totaled my car one time. But
when was this?
it was, I don't know, what? Back when I was in high school. It was my first car, actually. But no, I just feel like...
Was that the Camry or what was...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a Camry. But no, I just feel like everyone knows deer are pretty stupid, right?
Yeah.
But sometimes I feel like low-key...
Are they stupid or are they just are they just prey?
Okay. Well, that's not... I thought you were going where I was going, but low-key, I feel like some of them are like geniuses.
Oh, yeah. No, that's what I was going to say.
Okay, here's my thing. I feel like... So earlier, and maybe you can like kind of like dive deeper into this, but earlier in the week, you were telling me about a story about how you saw a deer just run right into the side of somebody's car.
Yeah. Do you want me to like recap it?
Yeah, maybe just real quickly recap.
Yeah, this was actually funny. We were driving through one of the main roads in the neighborhood, and I'm driving behind this SUV. SUV like starts to brake, and they come to a complete stop. So I'm behind them, and I look, and I'm like, "What are they doing?" And I see a deer in somebody's yard, like off to the side, and so I'm just like, "Oh, they're just letting this deer pass, or just making sure that this deer's not going to run out in front of them." They come to a complete stop. The deer just takes off full sprint, boom, into the side of the car, dude.
Dude, it's funny every time.
Person had to get out of the car. They were like assessing the damage. Deer like literally kind of like got up and hobbled off, like was kind of injured. It hit the car so hard and kept running. And then they were like looking at the car and there was like a big dent in the car and stuff. But they were sitting completely still.
Okay, so to that example, focus in on the deer got up and ran away, right?
Yeah.
All I'm saying, dude.
You think they're like stuck?
Okay,
in?
just wait. Okay, I understand that sometimes animals will run away and like hide if they're about to go and die. Like
they don't want someone to watch them die.
Yeah, like isn't that like a thing with dogs? Where dogs, if they're injured, maybe Megan can chime in on this. But
if they're injured, they just go to the other room and die.
They'll like hide.
No, it's like a thing that if a dog's about to pass away, they'll like go under your deck or go out in the woods or something.
So
like that.
That's sad.
Yeah, so like maybe people will talk on that about deer. Maybe deer do the same thing, but I don't know.
The deer's just like, I'm good.
Because
runs into the woods and dies.
I know there's a lot of deer in Kentucky, but maybe it's the same few. And maybe they're doing it on purpose.
Okay,
maybe they're doing it on purpose. Because
what are they doing on purpose? Getting hit by cars?
No, they ran into that car, dude.
Yeah, one time.
I've seen. Okay, no. Here's the thing, though. I've always when you see deer,
what would they benefit in like running into a car?
They just hate how society is like putting roads in their house. Man, they're just right through their.
Oh, it's bigger than
through their communities. So I don't know. Like for example, so there's another story when I was practicing driving. I had my temp, so my mom was in the passenger seat. I was going up towards our neighborhood at night, and there was a car right in front of me, and I had to slam on my brakes because they slammed on their brakes, and a deer they didn't even really hit it. It like, I guess it might have tripped on the curb as it was coming onto the street, but it just rolled under their car. Like it didn't really make much of an impact on the front bumper. It was just like it rolled under, and then when it stood up, it rolled all the way under their car. So now when it stood up, it's right like in front of my windshield, and then it just trotted off into the woods. Dude, is he going to die, or is he going to just like talk to his buddies like, guess what just happened?
Like sometimes they're trying to like do one of those publicity stunts and it goes too far and they end up on the side of the interstate.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's like,
maybe, but then imagine like deer out there getting hunted, and then you got like these hippie deer that are like, we're gonna fight for our roads. We're running into cars out here.
Yeah, there's just like different people. People are different and like all over. So it's like maybe they just got, I don't know.
People are different.
They have different groups.
I don't know if I could believe any of this.
It's
just like a conspiracy theory.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't know. I just feel like some of them might be more intelligent than others.
That's certainly true.
I don't know.
Right? I don't think about that. I feel like with like species of animals.
Yeah.
Like you think about with humans, like some people are smarter than other people.
Yeah, well, that's like when you go into the whole
but
talk
then with like when I think about, I guess I think some dogs are smarter, some breeds. But like if I think about like penguins,
for sure.
I don't think that like, oh, this one is smarter than that one.
I think it's because they all freaking look like the same thing.
What? Okay.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that's why.
Do you think that's what it is? Do you think there's like smarter ones of every species? I don't know either.
I think there is. There's a mental capacity for like every species, right?
I guess.
And
I think we're basically right at our capacity right now.
I think that's right. I've seen that somewhere. I think most species have just obviously partially reached their mental capacity, and whether they reach it or not every animal in that species is going to reach it. I don't know.
Okay.
Just a
Speaking
thought.
of animal species, I have what might be like our second-ish Shark Tank.
Okay.
For the pod. So this came out of this week. Something happened with our dog, Ted. He was outside. And actually, I'm going to rewind. This is the second time this has happened. Like 6 months ago, 8 months ago, something like that. We let Ted outside. Or no, I come inside. Megan's upstairs. Ted's laying at the bottom of the steps, like with a paw up, confused, like he just hurt his leg or something. So I'm like, oh crap, he like fell down the steps. And so I'm like trying to see if he's all right. And he, like I can't touch him without him like trying to bite me. He's in so much pain, whatever. So he can't walk, like hoist him into his crate and have to carry the crate literally to the car, carry the crate into the vet. And it's a Sunday. So we have to pay for like the emergency, like 365.
Is that like
vet.
a fee? Is it like an extra fee? I didn't even know that.
Yeah, you pay like, yeah, it's more expensive to go there because whatever. So we go. I was like, they had to like put him to sleep because he was like getting angry when they would touch him. So they had to like muzzle him and then put him to sleep. And it was like sad to watch and stuff. And then they had to take him back and do x-rays and all this stuff. Sorry. What part's so funny?
I just looked at Megan and she was like, and then she like made a frowny face. It was funny. Okay, carry on. Come on. Carry on.
Super funny. No. So the funniest part is that he comes out, he's sitting there with us. They give him like one dose of pain medicine. As soon as he woke up from the anesthesia, 45 minutes later, they bring him in on a leash and he's like prancing in or whatever. Literally right after the girl walks us through the whole bill. So we were like, whatever you think is best. Like I'm thinking like they don't know what is happening. And so they do the x-rays. I'm thinking like, what if he fell down the steps and fractured his spine and they're going to say like, this is a $10,000 surgery or something. Now I got to decide like between Ted and $10,000 and all this stuff. So I'm like freaking out a little bit. He comes prancing back in and they sent us home with like pain medicine that we never gave him again. And he just walked fine. We paid $1,000 or so. And so fast forward to this week, Ted goes outside one night, comes back in like 20 minutes later, and he's like, he won't come back in. He's laying in the yard, like trying to stand up, can't use his paw. And I'm like, are you kidding me? So I go out, I pick him up, and I bring him in. He's like limping around. Same thing. Can't even walk to his crate that night. We have to bring the crate over. He sleeps in like the middle of the living room in his crate because he couldn't walk any further and he wouldn't let me pick him up. So then we're like, crap. So then that was Monday night. Tuesday morning, same thing. Limps around all day. So we're on like a wait list to get into a vet. And then we're like, maybe we'll just go tomorrow so we can call earlier and get in. Wednesday, and I'm like, well, let's just wait because I don't want to pay $800,000 again. Wednesday morning, he just gets up and like prances around the house like nothing happened again, dude.
He's doing it for the meds.
He might be because we had leftover pain medication that we gave him. So maybe he's just a drug addict. But my Shark Tank is, and
I totally forgot this was a Shark Tank. Holy crap, that story was long.
That story was long.
Gosh dang. Okay.
Holy cow, it spiraled out there a little bit.
What's the Shark Tank?
I'm just venting at this point.
It's like, it's been 30 minutes. The pod's almost over.
How far are we? It's like 45. I'm like, shoot. Virtual vet services.
Virtual?
Yeah.
They're like,
we create like,
oh yeah, he's limping. We'll give him some meds.
Dude, yes. And we could do it. No risk of, okay, so I think people would do it because like you don't want to, if your dog's like injured like that, you don't want to try to pick them up if they're going to hurt or bite you or whatever and get them in the car. You just call us and we'll just FaceTime you. And we don't ever have to touch the dogs or like risk getting bit or whatever. And we just kind of like verify digitally if they're hurt.
You're going to verify.
And then we send them to the pharmacy or wherever they get the dog drugs.
Okay, I'm just going to play devil's advocate real quick.
I don't know if we do devil's advocate with Shark Tank because they're so easy to dismantle, I feel like.
Okay, we don't have to. I was just gonna be like,
all right, do it. What do you
okay,
gonna say?
So first off, I walk in. Well, actually, I don't walk in because it's virtual. I walk into the Zoom.
Walk into the other room and I FaceTime you.
Exactly. Okay. I get on a call. I'm like, my dog is on the ground, passed out.
Are we doing like a role play? I'm the virtual vet.
Sure. Yep. Okay. Yep. Okay. Okay. Bring, bring. Okay.
Hello.
Hi.
And welcome to.
Okay.
What do we call it?
Okay. Well, we're gonna have to redo this phone call because you're. Okay. Okay. What do you call it? Really quickly.
We'll come back to that.
Double V, virtual vet. Okay.
Yeah. Welcome to Double V. That's just a W. Double V is
I'm like slap at or something. That shouldn't have been that funny, but okay. Okay.
Why is it called a W when it looks like two V's?
I said double V because virtual and vet.
I know.
So do you want to call it W for virtual?
All right.
V's?
Call me.
Okay. Bring.
Hello. Welcome to VV Pet Solutions.
Hi. My dog is currently. I'm facing you like this. My dog is currently on the ground. Here, wait. Let me flip the camera. Oh yeah. Do you see him? He's just laying there.
Nope. Sorry, it still didn't turn around.
Oh yeah. I'll just turn the phone.
Okay. I'm getting half the dog.
Okay, I'm sorry. Anyway, my dog is currently on the floor not breathing. What are your first...
I think we found an issue.
Okay, my whole point for doing this, though, is because if something happens where they can't see him living, they can't see anything, they can't address the situation whatsoever. They're like...
No, that's the perfect thing of it. Okay, the vet, when we took Ted the first time, she was saying, even a dog Ted's size, Ted's a corgi, so he's like 30 pounds. He's kind of heavy. She said, even a dog that size, I've seen someone get their tip of their finger bit off before. When like the dog wasn't happy and they try to touch it the wrong way. We don't have to worry about that. So you say, my dog's limping, I think his legs hurt. I say, okay, give his paw a good squeeze.
No, exactly. That's the flaw with this idea. It only works with a limping paw. Because what's my name? I'm like Steve or something.
We're gonna send you an X-ray.
When Steve flips the phone around,
Steve.
I'm just saying that was my character. What's my character's name?
You can be Justus if you want.
Well, you were double V. Okay.
That's the business.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so I flipped the camera around, and you're like, "What are you gonna say?"
You thought my name was double V?
No, I flipped the camera around. I didn't. I named the vet. I didn't think your name was double V. I named the vet.
All right.
I was saying obviously that was fake, a fake name. Anyway, I turned the camera around. What is the vet just gonna be like? Yeah, that dog's dead.
Okay.
You're like, thanks for your service. That'll be $350.
Yeah, $350 be a steal. If the dog's dead, don't call us.
They don't know that the dog's dead.
Okay.
There's no more running into the vet with like a dog in your arms, like because you just flip the camera around.
Okay, I think dead dog is pretty.
They don't know that it's dead. That's why you're taking it to the vet.
If the dog's not waking up, you're gonna.
I don't know. It's having a seizure or something. I don't know.
We could diagnose a seizure.
You just like put the camera a little closer.
Are you shaking or is the dog? Dude, that's bad. That's actually sad.
Are you shaking?
Okay. We gotta get out of this Shark thing, dude. This is off the rails. I'm like, I can't tell if I'm crying or sweating.
That's like, why isn't he opening his eyes?
Okay. All right.
I'm genuinely like crying, dude. That's so funny.
That may be the worst Shark Tank we've ever had. That business idea got absolutely trashed. All right. Okay. Hey.
Oh, sweet. Thought-provoking moment. Right off that, I'm ready for it.
Here's a thought-provoking thing I thought of this week, but I didn't really think of it. It's just a thing, and I wanted to get your take on it.
Okay.
You asked me earlier today, you were like, who's the most famous person you have in your phone or something? And it got me thinking of this.
Okay.
Have you heard of like I don't know if they would call it the law or the theory of like 6 degrees of separation?
I don't think so.
So it's essentially the idea that like you could, like you're connected to anyone in the world within 6 degrees. So like within 6 people, you would know somebody who would know somebody who would know somebody who would know somebody who would know somebody that would know LeBron James or whatever. Okay. And a lot of times it's like even closer than 6. But yeah, the theory of like within 6 people, you're connected to everyone in the world. What do you think about that?
I don't know. I feel like with certain people around the like I don't know if it goes worldwide, to be honest. Like it might go like
in like a village somewhere.
Yeah, like I don't,
it might not
yeah,
make
right.
It
like I feel like if you're talking just like United States, maybe, yeah. But
oh my goodness, you might want to go change her,
dude.
All right, go change her.
You knew it was coming too. Megan just lifted Evelyn up and she just let it loose. Throwback to our like 2 pods ago. You were like
our lesson with the fur chair there.
Yeah, throwback to like 2 pods ago and you're like, I don't think I could poop sitting down. Or no, that was like last pod. And then
poop sitting down. No,
yeah,
you're talking about into like the wood.
Yeah,
with
remember
like a baby?
Remember when we were talking about that and you were saying, that'd be hard. Was that 2 episodes ago?
Yeah, like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be hard.
Megan had to lift her up.
She wasn't sitting on a block of wood. She was sitting in her mom's lap.
Yeah, then she still couldn't do it all the way, so Megan just lifted her up. Anyway, pretty good.
What were we just talking about?
Talking about the theory.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Wouldn't you agree, though? Like, I feel like it'd have to be...
Yeah, I don't know, though. Yeah, I mean, definitely. I think, like...
Also,
I think it might be hard with, like, somebody who's, like, not connected to technology in a village somewhere in the world.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I get it. I wasn't really even thinking that extreme, though, honestly. Even somebody just, like, in Turkey or something. I don't know.
Yeah. It is crazy, though, like, some of the people, like we have... a buddy who's like kind of famous, but not really, who knows someone who's more famous that definitely knows a lot of people.
Right.
Yeah, definitely knows somebody who knows like everybody, you know?
Yeah, I guess it's true.
And then like, I know, like I go to the gym with a guy that played for the Bengals for a little bit.
That's
and
what I'm saying.
He definitely knows like Joe Mixon, who knows Joe Burrow, who knows all these other people.
Dang, that is true. Yeah, 6 people. Like, because
and that's like only 3 people,
right? And like the guy that I was telling you who just texted me, he like hangs out with Paul George.
Yeah,
Paul George knows LeBron.
Yeah.
This.
Yeah,
bringing 3 people to LeBron, and I might be kind of famous here.
Yeah, maybe.
We just base like how famous people are off of the whatever you said, the 6 degree like theory.
6 degrees of separation.
Yeah, it's like
that's like the famous.
Yeah, I got 2 to LeBron.
The John Mayer lyric in "Come Back to Bed." It's like, don't leave me 98 and 6 degrees of separation from you, baby.
I don't listen to John Mayer that much.
We'll have to listen to that. I wouldn't know. Okay, I want to run an idea by you that's not my idea, but I liked the idea and I want to get your take on it. Because I think it's got a good twist, and it's for a new game show. I read this online. So tell me what you think. Game show idea. 11 gay men and 1 straight man are locked in a house.
Sorry. Wait, restart.
Did you say sold already?
Yeah. Okay. Wait, restart.
Need I say more?
I'm in.
Game show idea. How far back do you want me to start?
Right there.
All right. 11 gay men and 1 straight man are locked in a house. The object for the gay men is to find out who isn't gay. Once a week, someone gets outvoted until 2 are left, or the straight man is out. If the gays manage to outvote him, they win $1 million. If the straight man is among the last 2 people in the house in the end, he wins $1 million. Now, here's the twist. None of the men are actually gay. They just all think they are the one straight man.
That's really good. Because I was going to say I don't know if you've seen it, but there's a YouTube account. I don't even know the name of it, but I've seen little clips and shorts from this YouTube account where they'll do things like that. It's like vote the odd person out. It's like you guys are all like they'll blindfold everybody and it'll be a room full of 5 guys and then 1 girl who has like a crazy low voice and she just acts like a dude and they have to like ask questions. There's similar stuff like that, but
they
that's
gotta
not
find out who the girl is.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
But
it would be like if they were all actually dudes.
Yeah. No, that's good. Yeah, that's funny. I think that'd be cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe not the most like PC show, but
yeah, for sure. Yeah, what are like the tasks?
Like the guys are like in the show and they're like trying not to get canceled, but they're trying to see like what the gay tells are.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what is the show just like videoing them in the house, or is it like The Bachelor where they go on dates?
Yeah, it's like in the house. They're like eating, and one guy's just like cutting his food, and you just see the guys in the back just like. Cut to the one-on-one interview, and they're like, "That guy's definitely Steve." And then it's like, and then all the social media comments are just like canceling these guys left and right.
There's like 2 guys. They're like the producers like purposely put like a huge bowl of popcorn, like just 1 bowl of popcorn instead of like multiple, and like 2 guys just like aren't looking, accidentally touch hands. They're like,
dude, stop, stop, gonna get me kicked off the show. Just like that one like old interview in Africa or whatever, where he's like, "Why are you gay?"
Okay.
He's like, "What makes you think I'm gay?"
What's that
He's
from?
like, "You are gay." That interview's so good.
Is that from like it's like from a news reporter?
Yeah, and it's like a lady there or whatever, and he just keeps calling her
Why
gay.
are you gay?
Why are you gay? Dude. You got anything else?
No, that's good though. I feel like yeah. It honestly, the show would just be how many people can you get canceled if it was on today.
Yeah, they don't even like ever win the show. They just internet shuts them down.
Yeah. No, they would not get voted on for to come back for season 2.
Well, no, you couldn't because you'd find out that.
It wouldn't
Also,
be the
what
same
about when
people.
it gets down to 2 guys?
It wouldn't be the same people.
Yeah, but they would watch it online and realize nobody was actually. Online, well, that's on TV. Yeah,
that's like for. Like, you would just have to, the producers would have to fake it each time. Like, it's a different game show that they're doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but then they would be like.
That's like how jury duty is. Like, it was a fake jury the whole time, but people are always going to jury duty. So I'm saying, like, people are doing different game shows all the time. You just have to, like, act like it.
Yeah, true.
But then they just, like, once you, like, agree to everything, sign on the paper.
I thought this was Jeopardy. No, why is everybody thinking I'm gay?
No. It's not what I meant, but I was saying like what if like he signs all the papers, like once he agrees to everything, they're just like push him out, so they're like, okay, you gotta find the gay guy.
He's like, what? He's like Steve Harvey.
He's like,
that's Family Feud.
He's like, what is gay?
All right. That's episode 9. Oh my gosh. I was like, what is gay for 5,000, Alex? Okay.
He's like, no, that's not the gay. He's like, my bad. What is gay?
This episode's gonna be so much crying.
Yeah. No, we can bring it back here. We just had dinner before this episode. Normally we eat dinner after the podcast. And I feel like we were having some side effects to eating before.
What kind?
I don't know, just some things, but I just thought it was funny because we had what was it? We had cranberry chicken,
some rice with
vegetables,
yeah. Yep.
Which is great, by the way. But I just wanted to dive in a little bit because it reminded me when we were eating. Last time you were over at my parents' house, I don't know if it was Lacey or Jesse or somebody brought up. One of my sisters brought up. They're like, "See, look at the way that Blake holds his fork." And I looked over, and you were holding it like a caveman.
No, I wasn't, dude. I think, like a lot of things in life, with my utensils, I have an active posture and a resting posture. Right? Give me a fork right now.
Use your pen or something.
We got a fork in the Lego room. I don't have a pen.
Yes, you do.
Oh, shoot. Yeah. Okay. It's an Apple Pencil.
Dude, I'm literally like wheezing because of how much we were laughing.
No. One thing I noticed recently, if I'm like eating steak, I put my knife in my dominant hand, not my fork.
No, that's wrong.
No, because I don't get like a good cutting motion with my left. So I'm like, I'll stab with my left and I'll cut with the right.
No, yes, that's right?
Yeah, knife in my dominant.
Yes.
But if I'm eating anything else,
yeah, for sure. I thought you meant fork. I thought you meant fork in your dominant. And never mind. Okay, I'm with you.
No, you're just not listening to me.
Sorry, keep going.
I don't even know how I was holding it. I can't do it like this.
Yes, you were like holding it like this. And so if you wanted to, if I was holding
how was I holding it like this? I think I was holding it like this.
If I wanted to, let me see that.
We were eating cake, so I was just like stab.
No. Yeah. Let me see that. So if I'm eating, I don't care if it's cake, if it's chicken. If I'm eating something, and I think you're like your pinky like this.
I didn't have my pinky like that.
You're like,
no, I wasn't.
You're like
dude.
this.
You look like you're crocheting.
You're like this, and then you're like, oh yeah, let me just get a bite.
No.
What's this motion
true.
Up here,
dude?
This hurts my shoulder to turn. And if you only go wrist, then you're just like really working the forearm where you could.
Dude, I wasn't holding my fork like that. You're holding it like a pencil because it's a pencil. You do not hold your fork like that.
I hold it like this. I'll hold it like this.
Give me the pencil.
I'll hold it like this or like this.
You hold your fork like this?
Sometimes I hold it like a pencil.
No.
If I'm poking things, I do. I promise you.
All right.
I don't know. I just thought it was.
Let me eat the cake however I want, though.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm just like honestly worried for like if you're gonna get tennis elbow or something from that.
Yeah.
You're like, you go into the doctor and you're like, it's like, yeah, it just looks like you got tennis elbow. You're like,
you've been playing tennis? I'm like, no.
Just eat a lot of cake.
He's like, show me how you hold your fork.
He's like,
okay.
Ah.
I didn't show you this, but I feel like I have to show you this. And I don't want this to get like PG-13 too much, but I got to tell you something. So Megan and I got engaged in 2017. So I bought her wedding ring in 2017. And I haven't bought any jewelry from the jeweler I went to since then. But the guy that manages the store is still the same. And he'll like texts when they have promotions sometimes. And he sent me like a personalized text this week and says, "Hi, Blake. How are you? I wanted to give you a head start with some suggestions that would complement your jewelry collection. Bought one ring, not a collection, first of all."
And how long ago was this? When you guys got
7
engaged.
years.
So 7, yeah.
Another band to go on the other side of her ring drops the price. Diamond studs drops the price. But I have other sizes and prices as well. Beautiful necklace from whatever. So it's like specific to like the brand that I bought her ring in and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's specific to me. Do you like any of these, or did you have something else in mind? Dude, the picture he sent me of the ring holder is the most sus ring holder I've ever seen.
Oh my gosh.
We'll have to put this picture up there. But I'm like, whatever like product designer or something. Like I was gonna respond back to him and just be like, yo, that ring holder's sus, dude. Stop sending me this. Whatever designer like made this to showcase jewelry, what were you modeling it after? Because if you were modeling this after someone's finger, they need stitches.
Wait, yeah. Zoom in.
On which part?
I think you know which part. Yeah, you knew. That's crazy.
Yo,
it's crazy. I thought that's what I saw.
I've never done this before.
Dude, I thought that's what I saw, but I thought it might have just been like a marker.
Whose finger is like that?
Yeah.
And then, I mean, not to mention
a wide base.
that thing ain't falling over. So I haven't responded to him, but I think I might be like, stop sending me stuff like this.
So you haven't responded at all?
Not yet. I'll probably send him something.
That's probably like his job or something. He just has to go back through all of his contacts. He's 7 years back right now. He's going strong.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a tough pick.
Yeah, that's not great. That's wild though.
Yeah.
I feel like more and more I'm even getting, and I don't even have that many places that I'm like, oh yeah, here's my phone number. But like even more like corporate and like bigger companies are personalizing everything now. And I'll
AI, dude.
Right. And yeah, most of it's probably just, it's not like that. Like that was like, dude was actually just typing that. So most of it's still probably automated, but I've got a couple of texts that are like crazy personalized to like just what I've been like I know like they'll do the preferences if like because they know what you've been like browsing on the website.
Yeah.
It's
a bit sketch.
Right. But it's like a lot further when they send you a text of all that. Like it's like,
I kind of get the browsing on the website.
No, I get that too.
What I don't like is like, you and me were talking about stickers the other day before I ever ordered any, and like I'll get sticker ads from sticker companies that I don't use. And so like I've ordered stickers before, but not from these websites. And like on Instagram and wherever, I'll just start getting like YouTube, I'll get ads for like different sticker websites. And I'm like, they were just listening to us talking because I didn't search anything.
Right. No, yeah. Yeah, and that happens all the time now. Like if you'll just be talking and then I get on my phone 2 minutes later and it's an ad for black Nike joggers and I'm like, I never typed that into my search bar.
Yeah.
I'm just like, Mom, I swear, I didn't click buy on those. And she's like, they're at the front porch.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
What?
Have you ever seen that old Vine where the kid was like, the kid's like in his room and his mom comes in and she's like, what is this? And like, she opens a box and there's a bong in it. And he was like, what is that?
I don't think so.
She's like, did you order this bong? And he's like, it's like, what the frick? What the heck? I did not order that.
I don't think I've seen that, no.
That one's so good.
No, yeah, I don't know. I just feel like it's obviously a lot of it's still automated, but I don't know. I feel like that could definitely be a job at somewhere where it's like, hey, go through our old contacts and just like find what they liked, find something similar, and just send them a text.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care if it's as simple as like product price. Like, that's just what.
Yeah.
Because some people that will work. Just if it's like, oh, this guy still knows what I ordered, even though it's just like in the computer.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Got to get a better,
I had a
better model.
Yeah. But no, I have a segment idea for the first time ever, actually.
Wow, it's about time.
Time. I don't know. I just feel like, hello, Evelyn and Megan have made it back. Is Evelyn okay? She all good?
Yeah, she just pooped. She's typically all right after that.
Okay. She's okay. But no, anyway, the segment idea. I feel like we talk a lot about, or at least joke about how everyone has a podcast now. And I don't know. I feel like there's a podcast about literally almost everything.
Yeah.
And so I thought, what if we did a segment where somebody would bring in topics and you'd have to guess whether that was a podcast or not a podcast. But these topics could be like super just like normal or like really crazy, because I didn't come prepared, but I like looked up a couple.
Yeah.
And some of them were pretty weird. Now,
hit me with a
again,
couple.
we have to keep like PG because some of them are really crazy. But these are just like the more PG ones for sure.
Hit me with it.
I'll do because here's the thing. It's like some of them are so specific. You're like, okay, that has to be something that I looked up. But then I'm like, I don't know, because I also looked up a huge list of super weird topics. So you never know. Okay, here's a few. Celebrities planning funerals.
Celebrities planning or planting? Planning funerals.
Is there a podcast?
I say, is there a podcast?
Is there a podcast where celebrities jump on and say, hey, we're going to plan a funeral over some 2 mics and just freaking talk about it?
Plan a funeral over some 2 mics?
Over a few mics. Yeah, whatever.
Oh, you're saying like just get on a podcast and plan one? Like 4 people, like people call in, they say, we'll plan your funeral?
I don't know. I didn't look into it. Is it a podcast? Is it not?
See, I was like trying to figure out by just probing you with questions.
I know.
I feel like it's not a podcast because I don't know what celebrities would want to do that, but then it makes me think it probably is a podcast because it's so weird, right?
Right. That's
I'm going to go not podcast.
It is a podcast.
Oh, shoot. What celebrities is it?
I don't know. I didn't look into it. I just saw
Dude,
it.
This is the least prepared segment pitch of all time.
I told you I wasn't prepared. Okay. Next one. Topic 2 is playing bingo. Just playing bingo.
Playing bingo on a podcast?
Mm-hmm.
That's a podcast.
I didn't find one.
Okay.
Again, I didn't look super hard, but
we're not doing the scoreboard.
Searched a couple. No, we won't. This is just a little quick idea.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I just thought it was interesting because you could go all over. Like, if you want to go like more simple, like, okay, pins. Is there a podcast about pins? There is. There's a podcast where they get on every single week and talk about pins.
Like ink or?
Like ink pins.
Huh.
Not like PIN, like PEN. Ink pins.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
That is weird.
I don't know. I thought that was more.
I feel like everything's kind of been done already in the world.
That's why I thought the segment would be interesting, but I guess not. Maybe.
Do you ever
I don't
think
know.
about
You guys
that?
don't seem too thrilled.
No, I'll do it justice. That's a freaking best podcast segment I've ever seen in my life, and I think it will really do huge things for the show, and I'm enjoying myself when we talk about it together, so. How was that impression?
It's pretty good for that one joke I did. Yeah.
But no, I think about that sometimes of like, if something happens or if I think of something or whatever, my mind goes to like, there's so many people alive and in history. Like, has anyone ever thought this before, or has anyone ever done this thing before, or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
Like ever in history, or was that the first time? Because I feel like things have already been done for the most part, but
it definitely
sometimes not.
Definitely depends on what you're talking about, though, because obviously certain things have been done a lot more times than others. Like, I think about that just like in creativity with like video, or like you with graphic design a lot.
Oh, yeah.
But like is that what you were referencing mostly?
No. Because I mean, like, there is like in work, you have to like make sure that stuff's ownable, but that's not really.
I'm not even saying that. I just, because like in video, I can do an effect that
I
somebody
think in
else
video
created.
and graphics, sometimes it's easier because there are a lot of people that have done things, but like all of a sudden you're taking the world population and you're shrinking it down to people that have this skill set to create these icons or marks.
So what's like an example?
That have a skill set and equipment to create video,
right,
and do it in a certain way. And so it's not really the, I don't know, like anything. I don't have a good example off the top of my head. I should. We just kind of started talking about it, but like, I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, I feel like. Well, I was just like asking, like, if you
like, has anyone ever joked about the little finger ring holders before in the way that we just did? You know, is that like not new content?
Yeah.
Or, you know what I mean? It could be anything. That's not really a good example, but
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
All right, new segment alert. That's good. Maybe we'll prepare more for that next time, and then
I don't know. Did you actually like that segment, or are you just like flowing over it?
No, yeah, I like it. It's hard to. I think we'd have to like prepare some. Maybe get Megan to prepare some, and then we both kind of vote on it.
Okay.
What the heck was that, dude? Okay. Do you want to go in and get to know the bros?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, I have like a list of some here. I think I am going to go with this one though. Okay. Do you have? I don't know the way I want to word this. Like, let me think. I was going to say, like, do you have any reoccurring dreams? Or it could also just be like if you have like one of the most vivid dreams of your life that you can remember or something.
That's a good. I feel like dreams is a very definitely been talked about before, but it's a good topic.
Not in the way we're about to do it.
Oh, shoot.
I'm just kidding. I don't know.
So which one are you going with? Just either?
Yeah, whatever like comes to mind for you.
I know I've definitely had some super vivid dreams in the past, but I can't like think of one big specific one. But actually, funny enough, here recently, I've been having dreams that are like, I feel like most of the time, and maybe it's just because people don't talk about these, but most of the time when, at least for me, when I hear somebody talking about it, them having a dream, it's something on the like extreme side, or like it was either amazing and they're like, oh my gosh, it felt so real, or it was awful.
Yeah, like a nightmare.
I feel like my dreams are terrible because it's just life.
Oh, shoot. So, like, how do you feel about life?
No, okay, that came out wrong. No, it's just like it's life, but it's slowed. Like it's almost like when people say like I needed to run, but I like felt like I couldn't run away or something.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like.
Do you feel like in your day to day you can't run away from something that you're needing to run away from?
Okay, this got off way. I said it wrong, and or
maybe get to know the bros just turns into like therapy sessions for one of us.
Yeah, maybe.
What's
maybe
really going on? What did you say?
What did you say?
The record. She making fun of when I slipped up. Wow.
Oh yeah, well,
that's okay.
The record.
Okay,
but no, I don't.
Right, have you named a dream? You're just saying your dreams.
No, so what I was saying was
slow.
Like for example, I had a dream the other day where I was just like in like a coffee shop and I just had no work. So I was thinking, like, I was obviously thinking a lot about like my freelance, and I was just sitting in a coffee shop, like, which I don't even like coffee, but I was drinking coffee in the dream, sitting in a coffee shop.
Crazy.
Okay, let me continue. I was sitting in a coffee shop, just thinking about how I had no freelance jobs. I was thinking in my like dream, like, yeah, I just got like nothing going on. And then I think like one of my friends, like,
just felt so real.
One of my friends came over. And like to the table, just like randomly, how they'll just like pop up in a dream.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, I was like, how's it going? Like, how's the freelance going? I was like, got nothing going on.
Why are you asking me this?
But no, so obviously, yeah, I actually have been pretty blessed right now. I have a decent amount of work, but I more meant that that there wasn't like anything like a monster chasing me, or like I'm just in a coffee shop.
Yeah. Yeah, but I didn't ask what your most recent dream was. I asked if there were like any crazy ones.
Yeah, I told you that I couldn't really remember anything specifically.
Have you ever had a dream since they're like that where you couldn't remember if it actually happened or not?
Yes. Yeah.
You're like,
I don't know if I have a specific...
I know I didn't have freelance work going on, but I don't like coffee, so it must have been a dream.
I know I didn't have...
There's little tells.
Yeah.
For a while, actually just like 2 months ago, I went and got to see Aladdin, like the Broadway play. For like years, I could not decide if I had seen it or not. Because I dreamed it. And I literally was like, I don't think I've seen this, but I don't know for sure. And now that I've seen it, I know I had not seen it before.
No, yeah, I've definitely...
keep those ticket stubs.
There's times where I've been like, whoa, that felt like mad deja vu. Like, has this happened before? And I've been like, oh, wait, no, that was a dream. But it feels like it had already happened because...
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't like I don't think it was that far to where I was like, should I go to the show? I feel like I've seen it. Like, that's like really vivid, dude.
They're like, you want to go to Aladdin? And you're like,
I think I've seen it. But no, yeah, I don't think anything that like crazy, but yeah, I've definitely had some like deja vu moments.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Deja vu is.
But like where it wasn't actually deja vu because I wasn't.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Dreams are always weird too because... Well, like, first of all, they're so vivid in the moment, and then, like, they fade so quickly, it seems like. But then, like, when you first wake up and you remember it, or, like, sometimes Megan and I will talk about them, like, first thing in the morning. If we have a crazy dream, we'll, like, talk about it while it's kind of fresh. And, like, something's just always, like, a little off. I'll be like, oh, you and I were doing this thing, but it was, like... in our old house, but it wasn't really our house. Like, it was, like something's always
I've had that. Well, that's the same.
Off.
That's the same thing. Like when I was in that coffee shop, it was. I don't think it was like the normal world.
They were selling
around.
ice cream.
I don't think it was the normal world around. No, yeah, it's stuff like that though. It is.
Yeah, where it's like in your mind where you are, but it doesn't look the same.
Yeah.
Your friend appears next to you, and you're like, I guess that's.
That's what I had.
You just accept everything in a dream, even though nothing's right.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. You're just thinking. Well, it's also it just like spirals. Like you're just like snowballing down a hill because like I'll see one of my buddies, and then I'll like the first thing I think about like when I think of that buddy like will just pop up. Like it's just like you're snowballing. Like your brain's just like.
Have you ever heard or maybe I don't know if it's an actual. Were you gonna say something? I don't know if it's an actual like theory or whatever, but. Or no, maybe it was something with Marvel, but like dreams are just like snapshots of us in a different universe, like the multiverse kind of thing.
I haven't seen it, no.
Maybe that was a Marvel thing. I don't know. Anyways, me.
What?
Do what?
You're like,
Have
you ever seen like there's this dude who shoots webs out of his hands? Maybe that's a Marvel thing. I don't know.
Yeah, he's got a shield. I keep. So no, I think they're different. My most reoccurring dream is that I'm like back in college and that I like sign up. I'm like signed up for like 5 classes and I will like space on going to one of the classes. and then it's like finals week and I have to
Yeah.
like do all of my work to try to pass the class, but I'm like stressed about that. And then I wake up and I'm like, I'm not in school anymore. And it's amazing.
You guys were just
But,
talking about this, how you guys are all have that dream. I don't have that dream.
yeah, did you finish school?
I didn't finish college, but I friggin' went to high school
You
and
get
everything
that dream
else.
with the diploma.
Okay.
Just kidding.
Okay.
But some of my most vivid, dude, some of my most vivid are the like, she's wanting to chime in.
Yeah.
Some of well, hold her up.
They can't even hear.
She's like,
we just
there
need
it is.
We just need like a lav mic on Megan. She just constantly has like a mic connected to her.
Yeah.
So she can walk. She's like upstairs still reacting. We just hear everything.
That would be crazy, dude. When it's just Evelyn and I sound like a psychopath. I'm like, you love daddy? Daddy loves you. I'm like, the one thing I'm thinking is, I'm glad there's not camera on me right now.
He's ashamed.
Not ashamed.
Megan,
but
he's ashamed.
some things are just, anyways, my other dream is I just distinctly have this dream, this memory of a dream where I was in the house that my parents used to live in, and there was like, wasn't like it was kind of like a monster clown or something, but like some kind of like bad guy. And he was chasing me through the house. So I'm like running away, and every time I would turn to fight, dude, it was literally the thing where I was like punching,
Slow.
but my punches were like slow. So I'd punch as hard as I could, and it would just kind of like
I know.
tap
That's
him.
happened to me before. Yeah.
Dude, I don't know what that was all about, but that was probably my most like vivid dream. But yeah, the school one I'll have like a few times a year.
I mean, I guess it's a blessing that I don't have a reoccurring dream, because that would suck. But something that actually, when you were talking about like slow punching, made me remember this. This is really weird, so I guess I'll share it. I don't know. But I probably won't get into the weird details. But
Go ahead.
Anyway, it just made me think of it
Nobody's
because
watching.
when I was really young, I would have this dream that it only happened a couple times. It wasn't like reoccurring like throughout years, like you're saying, but it happened like a couple times within like, I don't know, a month, to where I was like, and I was really young. I was like telling my parents, like, I just had the same exact dream, and I'm like freaking out. And it was where I would,
Like you thought it
wake
was
up.
a sign to something? Like a sign or
no,
something?
I was
Oh,
just
okay.
like, this is freaky. And then I went to sleep the next night. And I think it was because I was so scared. Like I was still scared from the night prior that I just had it again or something. I don't know. But when I was little, one of my biggest fears was people breaking into our house at night. And so in this dream, it was kind of like I woke up and I just would walk downstairs. It's night. And I would see these animals, dude. It was like, the best way I can describe it is like the hippo in Madagascar.
What?
Dude.
She's nice.
No, listen.
What's her name?
Listen. It was like if you take animals like the animals in Madagascar and make them human like they are in Madagascar, but then they're like monsters trying to hurt you, they would like be surrounding the house. Dude, okay, I'm super young.
You're like confiding in your parents about this, and they're just like, okay.
Okay, obviously. I'm super young, dude. I'm super young, so my imagination is just running freaking wild. And these animals were trying to get in my house, and all I could do, I was just like pretty much like freaking out, just running around the house, looking out all the windows for like what felt like eternity. And there's just things like slamming on the windows, slamming on everything. It was so freaky, dude. And like, I don't know. It was just, I think it was just like diving into that fear of like people breaking in the house. But
Really digging into that common childhood fear of the Madagascar animals.
yeah, maybe that. No, but
Dude, that reminds me. Are you?
I was just
going
gonna
off
say there's
that
definitely
still?
something to that where it's like if you have a really big fear, because I was actually scared of
Like the zoo.
I was scared of people breaking into our house like a lot.
It's funny that like you had definitely like just watched Madagascar.
Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
For sure.
Well, I said you're so locked in on Madagascar. I said that so you'd understand like the human animal
He's
kind of
just
thing.
like smile and wave, boys, and he's outside your window.
No, they're too little. They're too little. All these animals are huge, dude.
Dude, I know we're going on this for probably too long, but that reminds me of that time. I was probably 13, 14 years old, and there was a guy in Ohio who ran like a zoo. So it wasn't the Cincinnati Zoo, but he had exotic animals, and they broke out. And it was like on the news that this guy's exotic animals broke out, and there was like lions and stuff.
He ran an independent zoo.
Yes. Yeah.
Is that a thing?
Yep. And
You
he
can do
had
that?
they got out. I think he set them out, and I don't know if he committed or went to jail or whatever, but something's going on, and he like released these wild animals. Anyways, dude, I mean, they were like up in Ohio, so it would have been a trek. I was driving around our golf cart in the neighborhood that day, and I just had lions on the mind, dude. And I was like driving down the cart path, looked over, I saw this big, definitely golden retriever. I thought it was a lion, and I was literally like, nope. Turning their golf cart around, headed home, and I was like,
No way. You went
out.
all the way home?
Dude, yes. I wasn't golfing. I was just driving around the neighborhood, and I was like freaked out.
But you were in Kentucky.
I told my parents, I was
They
like,
had to cross the river.
I was like, I didn't get a. Oh, I didn't think about that. I didn't think about the river, dude.
I thought you were like up in like a golf course in Ohio or something. No, you're just in your neighborhood. You're
I'm like, Mom, I think I
here.
saw the lion in the neighborhood. She's like, was it wet? Dude, yeah, I didn't think about that. I've never thought about that. Anyways, I just remember like that night, I was, everything's worse at night. And I was just like, oh, Mom. I was like worried that
How old were
maybe
you?
the lion was like, all the doors were shut too. So I was worried that like somehow this lion had come from Ohio to Kentucky. And not only that, was going to like pick our house and like claw the windows out and come, I don't know.
Claw glass. Well, I guess that was my same fear too. So
One man's hippo is another man's golden retriever. You got anything else?
no, I think I'm good.
Maybe we should play that stupid game again, that word game.
Oh gosh. Okay, let's go.
I was joking.
No?
Maybe next
Okay, I was kind of willing to do it, but
okay. The word's Legos.
okay. No,
3, 2, 1.
lion. Okay.
I said the word's Legos.
I know that was the joke.
All right, we do three goes. If we don't get it, pod's over.
Okay. Okay.
3, 2, 1. Hippo. Dang it, dude. Hippo camera.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Fiona.
Photographer.
You really
You
stuck
stick
with
with
camera. All right.
Wait.
Fiona, photographer.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Zoo.
Let's go. Dude.